In the ever-churning vortex of video game speculation, few tempests rage as fiercely as the one surrounding a new Nintendo console. As we stand on the precipice of a new generation with the Nintendo Switch 2, the digital ether is crackling with leaks and rumors, painting a tantalizing, albeit unconfirmed, picture of what's to come. While it's crucial to approach such information with a healthy dose of skepticism, a particular source has recently emerged from the fog of speculation with a track record that demands attention. This has transformed whispers into credible forecasts, giving us substantial reason to get excited. We are, of course, talking about the insider known as Nash Weedle, a name that has been circulating in Nintendo-centric communities for some time. Initially met with the caution reserved for all leakers, a consistent string of accurate predictions has elevated their status. As more of their claims about the Switch 2 era materialize, it's time to take a much closer look at the monumental gaming future they have been outlining. This isn't about taking every word as gospel. No insider boasts a perfect record. Instead, this is about connecting the dots, analyzing the credibility, and allowing ourselves to build a framework of reasonable expectations for the games that will define the next generation of Nintendo. With a potential Nintendo Direct always seeming to be just around the corner, some of these ambitious projects could be unveiled sooner than we think. Building the case. The credibility of the source. Before we dive into the treasure trove of future software, it's essential to understand why this particular source warrants such a detailed analysis. A leaker's reputation is their currency, and Nash Weedle has been steadily accumulating a fortune. Their predictions have often been specific and hard to guess, lending them significant weight once confirmed. One of the most striking examples was the forecast concerning Donkey Kong. On March 29, 2025, well before any official word, Nash Weedle stated, "It's been said for days that the new 3D Mario won't be coming this year, but Donkey Kong will be the star. I've already told you about Donkey Kong, and I'm looking forward to seeing it." This was followed by the official reveal of Donkey Kong Bonanza at a subsequent Nintendo Switch 2 Direct, a move that caught many by surprise but perfectly aligned with the leak. This prescience wasn't an isolated incident. More recently, an April 19th post from Weedle on the social media platform X teased a series of upcoming announcements, including one surprise game launching for this year for Switch 2, and one announcement of a major game for 2026. Shortly after, Splatoon Raiders, a spin-off project, was revealed via the Nintendo Today app. The nature of this spin-off makes a 2025 release highly plausible, and Weedle's subsequent retweet strongly implied this was the surprise game they had alluded to. The list of validated claims continues to grow, creating a compelling pattern. Elden Ring Definitive Edition teased a port of the critically acclaimed Elden Ring, which was later officially announced for the Switch 2. No Man's Sky upgrade. Specifically, mentioned that the Switch 2 version of No Man's Sky would receive a free upgrade, a detail that was later confirmed and stands in contrast to other titles that require a paid upgrade path. Past hits. Looking further back, the source also accurately leaked the name and timing of Metroid Dread and the existence of Mario and Luigi, brothership, long before their official reveals. While some claims remain unverified and misses are inevitable, in the world of leaks, the sheer volume and specificity of these validated predictions create a foundation of reliability. It's this foundation that makes their other more audacious claims about the Switch 2's future library so incredibly fascinating. The Grand Blueprint, a look at the leaked Nintendo Switch 2. Games with credibility established, let's explore the groundbreaking titles that Nash Weedle has put on the radar. These potential games suggest a bold, ambitious, and diverse future for the Nintendo Switch 2. The next 3D Mario, a universe of possibilities. Perhaps the most electrifying leak concerns the next mainline 3D Mario adventure. Posted in late 2023, the leak suggests a concept that could redefine the franchise. Would you like to see our mustachioed hero visit worlds from other Nintendo sagas in the next 3D Mario? Well, it seems that Nintendo has already experimented with this, and it could become a reality. Can you imagine Mario traveling through Hyrule or piloting an R-Wing? This concept, which one might dub Super Mario Universe, is a staggering proposition. After Super Mario Odyssey expanded the idea of Mario's worlds, The next logical, albeit massive leap would be to traverse entirely different Nintendo universes. The nearly 8-year gap since Odyssey, a significant wait for Nintendo's flagship franchise, suggests that the development team is working on something truly monumental. Imagine a game where Mario, after perhaps another cosmic disturbance, is thrown through portals into Nintendo's most beloved franchises. One level could be a sprawling, open-ended section of Hyrule where Mario must assist Link and Zelda. The next could see him commandeering an R-Wing in a high-octane space battle against Andross's forces. The possibilities are a Nintendo fan's dream. A visit to the vibrant, ink-splattered world of Splatoon, a trip through the Kirby's Forgotten Land, or even a whimsical journey into Animal Crossing's world. This could also serve as the perfect vehicle to tie into Nintendo's burgeoning cinematic universe, creating a synergistic narrative between their films and their flagship games. A game of this scale and ambition would certainly justify the long development cycle. Animal Crossing. Ultimate. Building a modern metropolis. Animal Crossing. New Horizons was a cultural phenomenon, selling over 40 million units and becoming a comfort for millions. It's a no-brainer that a sequel is in the works, and according to Nash Wheatle, it will be an ultimate version. The leaked concepts point to a massive evolution of the series' formula. The Pikmin paradigm shift, a new genre and art style. The Pikmin series has a dedicated following, but a leak from July 2024 suggests a bold new direction. According to Wheatle, the next Pikmin game will be a spin-off. It will break away from the series with a new type of gameplay. It's also rumored to be changing its art style. The leak clarifies that the traditional numbered titles with classic real-time strategy gameplay will continue, but this project is something entirely different. The confirmation of the Splatoon Raiders spin-off lends credence to the idea that Nintendo is willing to experiment with its established IPs for the Switch too. What could a Pikmin spin-off look like? It could be anything from a puzzle platformer, focusing on the unique abilities of different Pikmin types, to a more narrative-driven adventure game. A change in art style could also be refreshing, perhaps moving towards a cel-shaded or painterly look. This willingness to innovate while preserving the core series is a promising sign for the franchise's future. The Metroid Renaissance, an unprecedented push for Samus Metroid fans have eaten well in recent years, and it appears Nintendo is planning a full-course banquet for the Switch 2 generation. The leaks surrounding Samus Aran's future are numerous and incredibly exciting. First is the jaw-dropping claim that Metroid Prime 5 is being developed concurrently with the long-awaited Metroid Prime 4. The leak suggests a 2027 release for Prime 5, a timeline that feels astonishingly quick given the wait for Prime 4. However, Nintendo has been known to greenlight entire trilogies and work on sequels before a predecessor is even released to ensure a consistent release cadence. This strategy would prevent another decade-long wait between Prime installments. Prime 5 is said to feature a vertical exploration gameplay approach with altered gravity mechanics, hinting at innovative level design built from the ground up for the Switch 2's capabilities. As if that weren't enough, another leak points to a new 2D Metroid game slated for 2025. Following the massive success of Metroid Dread, it is almost certain that developer Mercury Steam has been tasked with creating a follow-up. While a 2025 release might be optimistic if Prime 4 launches in a similar window, a new 2D entry sometime in the Switch 2's life cycle is a safe bet. Finally, tying back to the Nintendo Today app leaks, there's speculation that the two Switch game announcements for 2025 could be shadow drop reveals of Metroid Prime 2 and 3 remastered. This would mirror the strategy used for the Pikmin 1+2 release and would be the perfect way to get the entire saga playable on Switch 2 before Prime 4's launch. It seems Nintendo is finally ready to give the Metroid franchise the sustained, multifaceted push it has always deserved.